And it's gotta be Cinnamon Toast Project. That's the only thing that's soothing my soul. Turn on the TV to Power Rangers, yeah.
First topic, Ralph breaks the internet. 5 minutes apiece. Let's go ahead and start with you there, Danny.
Ralph breaks the internet. So, Wreck-It Ralph was cool. This wasn't one of my favorite movies. You know, it's one of those lower tier Disney movies. Wreck-It Ralph was pretty cool. Cool concept. I liked the first one. It was funny. You know, Ralph, you kind of the ain't nothing but bronze, and you know he decided he wanted to be more than just a video game villain, and you know he stepped out of his comfort zone and did some things and became a hero in the end, and it was a feel good story, and I really liked it. The second one, it had some things, but you know I don't think this movie was for me. Like that, this movie wasn't made for me. But I like the way everything folded out. I like the all of the cameos and stuff more than anything. I liked seeing Iron Man fly by on the screen real quick, and then seeing the Captain America shield, seeing the stormtroopers here in the march, the Imperial March, the scene with all of the Disney princesses. That was cool. I liked dang, what was the Gal Gadot's character's name? I liked her.
The racer girl?
Yeah, the racer girl. That was cool to have somebody from little Vanellope to look up to. That was cool. And I like the
talking about Shank.
What was her name? Shane?
Shank.
Shank. But I'll tell you what I really like more than anything is how they got that they put that that end credits on there. That was really, really clever what they did there. It was like I hate when they don't have a scene from the trailer in the movies, and then it proceeded to play that piece, because I was looking for it during the movies. I was like, when are they gonna when we're gonna see little Moana in the baby seat with the cat and the rabbit eating all the stuff. So
yeah, I was looking for that too. I was like, what the heck is that for that? That's like, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was cool.
That is a clear sign that you actually watched the movie at the theater.
Yes, I did. I went into the theater. I took all the kids went. Little Olivia loved it. It was good though. I had a good time in there watching it. How they the princess song where they talked about you have to look into a puddle of water and see your reflection, and her song was cool. It was a lot of cool stuff. I think the actual story of the story that they were trying to tell was overshadowed by all of the extra stuff that was going on, all the brands that you saw, Google and Pinterest, and all the Disney products and characters and stuff like that. I think it was overshadowed by that, but it was still a pretty good movie.
All right, good stuff, sir. What about you there, Mr. Chuck Taylor?
Okay, well, I guess to give my spiel, I really enjoyed the first Wreck-It Ralph. Like, it was definitely one of my favorite. I guess my favorite new Disney Pixar type movies. Ever since like Toy Story stopped making those, and we got another one coming with those next year. Right. But it was definitely I really enjoyed it. I'll rewatch it with the kids. It was funny. It flowed well. I could understand. It wasn't too big. I think with this one, when they added the internet twist in it, I thought it was going to be really fun. But now when I was actually watching, I was like, this is kind of confusing with so much stuff going on. I mean, it was funny making fun of all the different things we do on the internet, like pop-ups and with the comic section and the ads and all that type of stuff. Like seeing that like in a whole digital type of way, that was pretty fun. Like looking at it, kind of remind me of what's the one that had the it was feelings, the different type of emotions.
Inside Out.
Happiness, sad, angry, and they were like in your brain, like you could see.
Inside Out?
Yeah, Inside Out. So it kind of remind me of that
I
one.
said it 15 seconds ago.
Shut up. It kind of remind me of that, but it's like, showing more of like the internet, like how everything breaks down in there. And I guess one thing that I guess the point of the story was kind of, to me, I don't know. I guess I could have just had a little bit more into it, like them going on internet just to buy, a controller that he broke, because he made some extra road for her to go on online, which was kind of dumb to me. Ralph destroys everything, like he really does.
Yes.
Like, I mean, he should just stay in his game because he really is a horrible person when you think about it. He destroys everything. But
wait a second. What word were you about to say just then?
What?
Yeah. What word were you about to say just then? He really is the letter N was was forming.
I won't go in there. Look at you.
I don't know. I didn't say that's what you were saying. I was like, nymphomaniac?
Nah, I won't.
You call him.
It's crew talk, right? But it ain't that type of crew talk.
Can't be using the N words.
we on live here. But back to what I was saying, I just think, I don't know. I guess all of that like the whole game being shut down, and they had to go on the internet to find eBay and order that part, which they paid. Good gosh, that person that sold that dang game system got 30. He got what, 27,000 for that? I was like, right. Oh my god, they just playing with numbers over here. I was like, this is horrible. But I don't know. I probably want my kids went and watched it while I went and watched Creed. Then I watched it later by myself. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling this one. I probably won't watch it again. It wasn't that funny to me. The little what's her name? Glitch. The little girl. The
Princess
funny part with her
Penelope.
I really liked the part with her and the princesses, and then when she had her song, that was pretty hilarious. I did enjoy that. But other than that, I was like, it could have been done better. Not one of my higher rated Pixar movies. I could have done without or waited till it came on TV. What about you, Rashad?
Well, it's nice to know that we all agree. Finally, for once. Yeah! We only agree because I fixed it. So anyway, I don't even have a hammer. I couldn't find a hammer anywhere in my house, so I had to fix it with this spoon here. Not a handyman, musician. Anyway, there were some things I liked about this movie. Everything with the princesses, like I loved it. Like their part was so funny to me, like all their different characterizations and how they kind of made fun of the different things. Like, oh, were you kidnapped and held for ransom? And like two of them said that. Like everything that happened with them was hilarious. Even when they saved Ralph at the end. Sorry, spoiler alert. It's too late. You've heard it now. But they had to use their powers. I was a little disappointed in Tiana. Like they made such a big deal about whether Tiana was light skinned or dark skinned for her to really not say that much. I mean, the part that she did at the very end was cool. That was funny. Like, okay, I see what you did there. But I wish they had used her more. But overall, the princesses, that was really funny to me. And also when they were in the bar, and you said this, Danny, right before we get started, I think, or maybe as we've been on the show, and Ralph was like, drinks on everybody. And he was like, sure you can. That was great to me. But otherwise, hashtag sequels are evil. I'm tired of these sequels in 2019 that are not keeping up with the first movie. To me, this was not a bad movie at all, but it was a completely forgettable movie. Other than the princesses, there wasn't anything that really caught my attention. Like with the first Wreck-It Ralph, I really bought into the story of what he was going through. Here's this guy, his character, that he's been a bad guy all his life. And when he tries to explain this to the people in his game, they're not feeling him. Even Fix It. It's like, whatever, man. Like Ralph is tripping. Like they're not feeling him, so you can really empathize with what he's going through. I didn't feel that same type of connection with this movie at all. Like I really didn't care about them nearly as much. And I also didn't like the actions that they did. Like, okay, Ralph did what he always does. He broke Penelope's game at the beginning. But then after that, he did everything that he could in order to help her, which was cool. Like he made all these videos and things, went way crazy to help her make that money. So he's really doing that. But for her to then say, yeah, that's cool, but I really don't want to go back. It's like, darn, bro, like he just did all of this and you don't appreciate it. But on the other side, I can also understand where she's coming from. Like, just because he did it doesn't mean that she owes him anything, you know.
Yeah,
And then Ralph coming in and then breaking her game was like, that was really like, Ralph, what are you doing, man? Like that, you're really messing up, man. So I really didn't like their actions. Like it was just, I see where y'all are coming from, but breaking her game is messed up. And not, I wish she had had the opportunity to talk to Ralph and say, I appreciate everything that you did and helped me to raise this money, because he deserved to be recognized for that. You know, I appreciate what you did, but I'm not going to go back. But she is the princess. You know, I know she wanted to have a democracy, but she's the leader, and for her just to bail out and say, "Yeah, I'm over here doing the whole thing," then do you not care about your people? You know what I mean? Just, I don't know. It was a completely forgettable movie to me. So I'm ready to talk about something else. Again, it wasn't a bad movie. At no reason did I, at any point did I say I hate this movie. It's definitely not going to be on the bottom of my list, but it was forgettable. You got
Um,
anything else we want to say?
yeah, Warren reminded me that Taraji absolutely did a great job. Her voice acting was incredible. I didn't well, I realized it was her before my wife did, and Tiana's a big Taraji fan,
Oh
so
yes, I know she's huge on Taraji.
yeah, she did a good job, and I like how they changed her outfits every time you saw her on screen. Like she was a different hairstyle and all that stuff. So yeah, Taraji did good.
Now you got that from your wife, because I didn't notice that at all.
Had no
Actually,
idea.
I noticed it first.
Yeah.
I noticed it. Yeah, I told her. Thank you very
I'm
much.
saying being around your wife, because remember when we did our first movie about Taraji, she was recognizing like the cell phone that she had and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Cool. Anything else on that?
Nah.
It's gotta be Cinnamon Toast Project. That's the